Hey guys, you're back here with RonRoweFC, and if you're new to the channel, this is a channel that sheds light on football from different angles, whether it be an interview with professional players, a day in life, tips and tricks. What you can find here is a football content of different kinds, so feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and stick around for more to come. Today, we're talking about 5 training tips to help you dominate in football. So the first problem that I see with a lot of players is we don't analyze your game. So step 1, analyze your game. If you're a center back, don't go to the field doing things that attackers do all the time. Yeah, sure, it's nice to get familiar with the ball and be able to shoot and do all these things, but at the end of the day, you don't want to waste your time. So analyze your game, understand who you are as a player, what your position is, what is required of your position, and go to the field and work on these things. If you're a center back, work on defensive clearances, work on your one-on-ones, work on your communication skills, watch the game, analyze the game. All these things are important to becoming a better center back. If you're a midfielder, when you go to the field, work on your pings, work on your distribution, work on your passing and receiving, work on your shooting. If you're a striker, work on your finishing, do things inside the box, be productive. If you're a winger, maybe you want to work on your dribbling and your crossing, working on that final ball. So this is how you analyze your game, and then you're able to go to the field and do things towards what you would need on the pitch. My tip number 2, productivity. So going back into number 1 about analyzing your game, number 2, productivity. When you go to the field, it doesn't make sense for you to be going there to run for 2 hours, doing fitness all summer, when you know the real problems that you went through last season was you can't control the ball. You were missing opportunities. You were making silly mistakes. To be productive when you go to the field, and the thing is, you might have the mentality of getting better, but you're doing the wrong things, which is why you have to analyze your game. That will help you be more productive with what your training sessions are. You know, you can't go to the field and do things that just aren't conducive to what you're going to be using on the pitch. So at the end of the day, my suggestion for tip number 2, be productive with your trainings. My third tip is to plan. When you analyze your game and now you want to be productive, what goes into productivity and analyzing is also having a plan. What is it that you're trying to achieve when you go to the pitch, when you get there? Going to the pitch is better than nothing, but at the same time, don't go there to waste your time. And you might be discouraged even if you go there and you don't really know what to do. I've seen plenty of players that go to the field and they just don't fully have a plan, and they just go there juggling the ball, doing things without intensity, doing things almost like they're not sure of themselves. And at least when you go there with a plan, you'll be able to do things at a higher intensity, more reps of it. You have a sure idea of what you're trying to achieve. And the fourth tip, I would say, is invest in help. So when I say help, I'm talking about getting a trainer, getting a friend, but honestly, I would highly recommend you get a trainer or someone who knows or is qualified at what they're doing, because they can go back into the other 3 tips that I just mentioned: analyzing your game, productivity, planning. Sometimes you go to the pitch and you need that help. You need that extra set of eyes. You need someone that has experience, someone that understands the game, that can say, this is what we need to do and this is what has to be done to achieve this. Invest in the help, because in the long run, it could really make a difference in your overall development as a player. And the 5th tip, and the most important, it's not going to happen in 1 week. Whatever you're trying to achieve might not happen in 1 month. It might not happen in 1 year. But with consistency over time and belief, things will change. But you have to be consistent. Analyze your game, be productive, plan, invest in your health, and have consistency. And these are my 5 tips to become a better footballer. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, and until next time, take care.